is she actually flirting with me and she's, like feeling it, or is she just looking to fill her time?
Yeah, so let me ask you, so let's help out Adam real quick, ladies. So he's saying that he wants to figure out how do women give off to how can men recognize if a woman is serious so that way they can
ask her from the beginning, hey, what are you looking for?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm a straight
but
shooter.
Again, but women can also lie as well. So like, so let me ask you, ladies, if you guys find a guy and you're really interested, what do you do, like, to show him that, hey, like, to let him know, like, I'm interested and I'm taking you seriously. I'm looking for commitment. Like, so you would, I guess yeah, what would you ladies do if you found somebody you really really like, and what do you do to let him know that you're interested, for him to realize, like, to make his move?
Well, I have a recent incident because I'm pretty intense and straightforward. It's probably why I'm single. Probably not. But there's a guy back home that I'm interested in. And when I was home on vacation, I saw him at the bar and I went up to him and I was like, hey, I'm not going to say his name. Hey, so-and-so. And he's like, oh, hey, Hope, like, long time no see. You still remember who I am? Because, like, we went to high school together. And I'm like, of course I remember who you are. You're brilliant. Like, I love your brain. I just want to pick at it.
Yeah.
I'm weird when I'm flirting.
That's cute.
And and then I was just like, so-and-so, like, I always thought you were cute and smart and, like, I'm attracted to you. Here's my number. If you want to get to know me more, like, hit me up. If not, then whatever.
I am the opposite of Hope. I don't have the cojones to hit on a guy.
And then he called me before
that
I
works.
left.
I know it works. It works.
And he's like, I've been interested in you, but, like, let's be more serious about it when you move back home. So now I have a man back home waiting for me when I'm done with school.
Okay. How long before you're done with school?
Well, what he doesn't know is, like, I'm almost done with my program in 2 years, but then I'm coming back to finish dental school. Will probably take 4 years. But then I also shot my shot to someone else who's his cousin now. Because, small island. So now I have a cousin, like 2 cousins waiting for me back home.
Dang.
I got myself in a situation.
Family tree shit.
The other cousin is, like, my best friend since we were 5. But then I didn't know the cousin that I shot my shot with was his cousin. So now my cousin's waiting for me and his cousin.
Yeah. So I guess he probably knows too as well. He probably knows you shot your shot with his cousin, huh?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, gonna create some family drama over there.
Yeah.
Well,
not yet.
Family reunion's gonna be a little awkward.
I know.
All right. So for you, Hope, you're just upfront. You just let him know, offer it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you? So Isabel, what about you? Like, if you meet a guy and you're very interested in him and you want to let him know that you want commitment, and
I think I'll just be straight up forward with him. I'll tell him what I want from the beginning, how I feel about him. I'll let him know that usually.
So what would you say? What would you say?
What have I said before? I don't know. Like, so this guy that I'm seeing now, I've told him that ever since I met him, I've been about him the whole time. Okay. I've completely cut anyone off. I'm only seeing him. I only entertain him. It's like, dude, like, I'm with it if you're with it. I'm all in if you're all in.
So, but he's not your man right now, right? You guys just talking?
Yeah.
So you've made it clear to him, and then he did he?
He told me that he feels the same way. So it's the beginning, We'll see how it goes.
How long you guys been talking?
A month.
Oh yeah, it's still brand new. Yeah, you guys are still brand new.
Very.
But since you made your intentions clear, how long are you willing to wait for him to make it official? Well, what's too long?
I don't know. What 3 months?
3 months?
3 months dating?
So 3 months, and he still hasn't made you official? Your relationship official?
Yeah, then it's probably not. It's like,
okay.
It's not it.
People ask that? Like, can you be my girlfriend or boyfriend? Like, do people ask that, or do you just?
I don't think so. I don't think at this day and age people ask that anymore. They'll just kind of be like, hey, like this is my girlfriend, if he'll introduce, you know what I'm saying, or introduce you to his family.
That makes sense.
Or they ask, I don't know, like.
No, I think if a guy likes it, if a guy really wants to commit to you, he would make it official. He will make it.
Okay.
Like I'm not like for me and my vote. Like if I'm seeing a girl, like before it's official, I hate the so what are we question.
Right.
Like if we're dating for a hot minute, I'll straight up be like, I'll straight up say like, do you want to be my girlfriend? And from there it's like you basically put the ball in the girl's court and let her be like, either yes, I want want this to be a solid relationship, or they'll basically fade away and be like, I don't know what I want.
Yeah,
like I'm I'll put someone on the spot, like, because again, like I respect my time and that girl's time. Like if I want something and she doesn't want it, like obviously it's not fair to kind of force her into a situation where she doesn't want to be, but at the same time it's not fair for her to be like, oh, like, no, I don't want a relationship, but I don't want you to see anyone else either.
That's like a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah.
Wait. So guys dislike the "what are we" question?
Oh, I don't like
what.
Honestly, I'd rather be direct with it. Like the "what are we" conversation or question kind of, like if there's certain actions, like let's say you're seeing that person more than 50% of the week, sleeping with them, all that shit, and then it's laying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. So what are we? It's like, well, I'm here in your bed at 3 o'clock, been here 4 days this week doing the same thing. Like if you have to ask like so what are we, obviously either you're not looking for a commitment, or like to me that's what it means. Like you're either not looking for a commitment or you're just afraid to ask for the guy to commit.
Yeah, I mean, if a guy that's very confident in his masculinity, he's not gonna even think like that. He's just gonna make it happen. If he sees you, men are very overprotective and territorial with the woman that he loves. So it's our natural nature to protect. Like we want you to protect you, let you know that I want to be exclusive with you. I don't want any other guy to talk to you. So you won't even have to do anything, ladies, like to get to that point where you have to ask that question. If you're with a guy that wants to take you seriously and is really confident, he'll let you know. He'll just let you know. He doesn't, because he sees that he's attracted to you. He doesn't want any other guy to think that he has a chance with you, so he will let you know at some point. Yeah.
I was in a situation just recently, like last month.
What happened?
Last month. And I really want some answers, because we have been seeing each other since November last year up until last month. And I was ambushed to like meet his parents. Like he was just like, oh, come over, I'm making dinner. And I met his parents, and his parents knew my name. They're like, oh my gosh, you must be Hope. We heard so much about you. You're actually real. But
wait, so this guy you're seeing, is he long distance? Same.
He lives here.
He lives here.
Well, I'm not the kind of person who would ask, like, what are we? I just go with the flow until the guy says, you're my girlfriend. And then I'm like, all right, cool.
So what was your like relationship with them? Just friends with benefits, or just
girlfriend things? Like we went on hikes. He came over to my house, like every party I had. We go to the movies. We would go out to dinner. And then he ambushed me to meet his parents.
Okay.
And they knew about me. Literally everything.
And then how did you and what happened after that? Were you guys official after?
No, we weren't official.
No.
Why?
But he was just like, he was talking about, oh, are you talking to other people? And I was like, no, I'm not talking to other people, but I'm like spending most of my time with you, because we weren't official. Like he did anything to make us official.
Yeah.
So I was treating it like, all right, friends with benefits. And I never initiated any of these dates. He did. He was like, let's go on a hike. And I was like, oh, I'm free. Like I'm always hiking anyway, so let's go.
That
like-
I would. There's a word
So
for
how
that
did
type
things
of.
end?
Huh?
So I want to know, like, so obviously, you said I was up until a month ago. So how did things end? Like, obviously, you had the dinner, met the parents. Like, who decided to be like, who's
Well,
cutting
I
brand?
I didn't hear from him for like 2 weeks, which is for me, it's like new because I always hear from him. He never me because I'm always busy because he doesn't really work. And then he ambushed me with his parents, and I didn't act weird after that. Like,
Wait. You said he doesn't really work.
like he doesn't really work, but I still gave him a chance. Will I gave him?
That's why, and he
It was nice.
so he doesn't really work with me until he's unemployed.
Kind of, yeah. He was like unemployed and trying to figure out. He's like
All
a
right.
job, like gets bored and then hops from one job to another, so he never knows what he wants to do. But I gave him a chance, and I was like, all right, cool. You seem nice. You're sweet. You're respectful. You care about the environment. So I gave him a chance since November. And then I didn't hear from him for like 2 weeks. And then I heard from him, and he's like, oh, hey, let's hang out, have dinner. And then bam, he was in a relationship officially with someone on Facebook.
Oh, damn.
Someone sent me the screenshot today.
That's why I told you guys before.
Ooh.
That's why I told you guys before. People would be everybody's with somebody, but they're always looking for a better option.
I would have called him out on that shit. Be like, what the fuck, dude?
But here's the thing, like I wasn't really emotionally invested in it, so I'm not really hurt. I was just confused. But the girl is like, I don't know.
Well, the thing
He
is,
looks like you.
She's like from a lesbian to like dating him.
Oh,
I turned a lesbian straight, is what you're saying?
So now I'm like, maybe he's pansexual and like he's figuring himself out. I don't know.
you don't think you guys were just like using each other's time? So like,
I was using his time. He had a
but he
very
was using.
I
He
needed.
was. That's what I'm saying. You were using it for his time, and obviously he was using you for his time as well. Because like I told you guys before, if a guy is serious, like he's gonna make it
Right.
official.
Then why did he introduce me to his parents?
I don't know. He's a simp.
I literally,
That's a
bro,
little
I
weird.
literally met some guy's parents, and it was just to like, he just to say hi, just to pass by, say hi to them, and go to his room. And I was like, what? They don't have respect for their parents anymore.
No, like I sat down and had dinner with them,
That's crazy.
and they introduced themselves, and they're like, "Oh my god!" Like,
And then you were.
like
Maybe this what happened. His parents was pressuring. His parents was like, "Hey, when are you gonna marry? When are you gonna find a girl?" And he was like, "You know what? I got a girl right now that could just pretend to be my girl, and so I'm gonna bring it to my parents so they can stop asking me these questions."
I don't want to sound like a D head, but like he downgraded like a lot.
It's all good. It's all for you.
Maybe the lesbian is giving him like 3 sons and shit that he likes.
I'm very open to them. I'm bisexual, so I'm just like,
Oh, I'm trying to think of a reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot, to be totally honest.
that makes sense to me. Is like he's figuring himself out. He doesn't know if he likes women or men. That's the
There
only
you
reason.
go.
But hoping Isabel, you guys, if a guy doesn't make it official for the first 3 months, you guys are aware, right? That
I'm just using him for sex. If they don't make it
exactly. So
Same thing, yeah. They're using us.
I'm sure we're both aware. But I'm with the girl, and I haven't made it official for 3 months, but she keeps playing along. I didn't know. I'm pretty intelligent to know that she probably understands it also. That we're just both using the time because we both know that if a girl really likes a guy, then even if he doesn't bring it up, you would bring it up.
Right. But here's the thing: his mom still texts me to come over for dinner.
Well, that's her mom. Mom, you know how moms are. Moms are just
She's like, "Oh, coming over for dinner." I'm like, "How does this woman have my number?"
I still have family members from previous relationships that I'm still good. I still have good relationships with.
Yeah, but he knows I don't have Facebook.
Okay.
But I'm not mad. I wasn't emotionally invested in it because I treated it like.
Because I'm saying is,
need.
if you weren't emotionally invested into it, I'm pretty sure he was aware of it. Like you guys were just together. There was no emotions or emotional intimacy involved. So you guys both understood why you guys were getting out of each other, and you guys just ride it out as long as you can. And then
there were times where I feel like he tried to ask the question, but didn't really find his second balls to ask the question. So it just
Yeah.
played on like that.